Best coach in the NFL right there.
All right, let's lead off with Curtis for DK.
Yeah, DK, how big is it for you guys that you can have Tyler go off 1 week, you come back and do this the next week, and that you guys have that kind of contrasting ability to each kind of do this and the help that can bring your offense?
Man, Tyler actually told me on the field, he was like, man, we got the best duo in the league. We feed off each other very well. And then it doesn't help that, when David and Freddie Swain come in the game, they just bring that much more energy to the field. So I just believe that we got one of the best and closest rooms in the league.
Bob Condotta.
Yeah, DK, Pete was just telling us at the minute you caught the pass on your first touchdown there that he knew you were going to score. Can you take us through that play and if you thought it looked like it was breaking open the minute you caught it?
Man, just shout out to Jacob Hollister. He blocked his butt off on the sideline, long enough just for me to turn the corner. But, man, I saw a lot of open grass and I just took off to running. And I saw a linebacker once I passed him and he couldn't stop me. Then I knew Jake had my back and led me to the promised land.
Greg Bell.
DK, what did your play on Budda Baker last week mean to you, and what do you think the teammates' response to that was?
I'm more so worried about what my teammates thought of me after that play. The play really doesn't matter in my mind because we lost. But my teammates really spoke highly of me and, gave me a lot of congratulations. But, in my mind, that's something I was supposed to do, not just an epic play, that the world just saw. So, I just hold myself, in the receiver room and this team to a high standard. And, we just try to play to that standard every week.
Joe Fan.
DK, what's it like having a duo like you and Tyler where, he had 20 targets last week and goes off for 200 yards, and this week just 4 catches, I think 30-something yards, and it's your week to shine. How do you guys approach that from a sports standpoint, and do you know that, any given week it could be either one of you's turn to have the big game?
Yes, sir. Me and Tyler, like I said, feed off each other very well, and, we don't care, who gets the credit or who gets to shine 1 week because he has my back no matter what, and I got his no matter what. And like I said, man, shout out to Demo and Freddie. They come up clutch every time they come in the game. So, like I said, man, just speaks highly of our receiver room and, the standard that we hold each other to.
Art Teal.
DK, can you give us a sample of the conversation you were having with Jimmy Ward and yourself?
I don't know if I can disclose that information.
Go ahead and try.
Just two competitive guys just talking smack to each other.
Who started what?
I don't know who started. I cannot remember. But the game was getting chippy all day. And like I said, man, just two competitive teams just going at it.
I give up.
John Boyle.
Yeah, DK, with some injuries, you guys had a lot of guys having to step up on both sides of the ball. DJ Dallas on offense, bunch of dudes on defense. Just what does it say about your team that so many guys who maybe aren't playing big roles before today did the job?
Man, our defense, first of all, stepped up big time, holding an explosive offense like that to only 7 points in the first half, and they were forced to throw in the second half. So, hats off to our defense, man. I believe in them, every week, and every week they're going to, shut teams out and disappoint teams. And, back to our running back room, DJ Dallas stepped up, Nick Ballore. We had a couple more guys ready to roll in there. So, we just don't quit. And, when the next guy's up, we just, rise up to the opportunity when our number is called.
Last question for DK, Jackie Montgomery.
DK, I was going to ask about DJ, but I will change my question. During the game, LeBron James tweeted out that calling you Baby Bron with your skills that you had in the game today. Just curious what it means to kind of get that acknowledgement, respect from, other great players around the league, or just in the sports world.
I just thank God, that he's blessed me with this opportunity, blessed me with this team, and, the God-given abilities that he's given me. Bobby actually told me to wear this suit today. Because he said I was going to ball out. So, appreciate the prophet Bobby over there.
Thank you, DK.
All right, Russ for MVP train is back on the tracks. Let's go.
Stephon Sullivan should be stepping up shortly.